You are welcome to Olusegunmathsclinic, where we want to start WAHEC and NECO, WAHEC and NECO revisions. If in indices and so I'm expecting some people to join. I want everybody to join before we start now. So our first question today, which we want to discuss more about revision of indices. For example, we have a question like this. Question 1. We have another question like the second equation for it. So this type of question comes up. If we are to solve this, so for example, we have 2 raised to power x plus 1 is equal to 16. This is a live class whereby we want to explain step by step. I want everybody to get it better. I want to explain step by step. Recall that 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 2 raised to power 4. That is 16. Now 2 raised to power x plus y is equal to 16, which is equal to 2 raised to power 4. Now, so there is a law in indices. Let us to know that in the laws of indices, he said we call it indicical equation. Indicical equation, which let us to know that if a raised to power m is equal to a raised to power n, it means that m is equal to n. So now the same applicable to 2 raised to power x plus y. 2 raised to power x plus y is equal to 2 raised to power 4. How does it come across 2 raised to power 4? It's because 2 times 2 is 4. 8, 16. So therefore, if you're able to see this, since they have the same base, this is the kind of questions WAHEC, this is a past question, it's type of question that WAHEC and NECO do set and even jump. So since they have the same base, it means that x plus y is equal to 4. We call it equation 3. Now, this is equation 3. You now go back to the equation given to us, which is equation 2. It said 4 raised to power x minus y. 4 raised to power x minus y is equal to 1 over 32. The first thing you need to know here is that 32, you firstly find the factor. That 32 is 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8, times 2, 16 times 2. That is 16 times 2 is 32. 16 times 2 is 30. So now, so therefore, you now say that, and record that 4 is 2 raised to power 2, which is equal to, instead of writing 4 here, you write 2 raised to power 2 onto x minus y is equal to 1 over 2 raised to power 5. So now, before you proceed to this, before you must, the first thing you do is, there is one loss of indices. Let us to know that a raised to power minus m can be written as 1 over a raised to power m. So meaning that 1 over 2 raised to power 5 can be 2 raised to power minus 5. So therefore, you will now consider these two equations, saying that 2 raised to power 2 bracket x minus y is equal to 2 raised to power minus 5. As I've explained before the third person join, as I've explained here, that if a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power n, meaning that m is equal to n, so 2 raised to power x plus y is equal to 2 raised to power 4. So meaning that this law meaning that they have the same base. So m is equal to n, just because they have the same base. So the same thing applicable to this, which is, since they have the same base, we have 2 onto x minus y is equal to minus 5. Let's expand 2x minus 2y is equal to minus 5. We call this equation 4. This is equation 4. So now, you now combine equation 3 and equation 4. Equation 3 and 4. This is equation 3, which is x plus y. X plus y is equal to 4. Is equal to 4. So here 2x minus 2y is equal to minus 5. Now, this is what we now need to solve. This is what brings about what we need now. How we are able to analyze the question from the beginning, that these are the two questions given to us. We try to simplify the value of 16. We let this is a real question that we solve, because the fourth person is now joining. You are welcome to the class. For those that are just coming to the class, you are welcome. Sorry for we are to use Mike Brown's TV, but we are now using Olusegunmathsclinic. So now the 16, it has been analyzed to be 2 raised to power 4, and which is, and 2 raised to power x plus y, we try to equate together. There's something we call indicical equation, which is 2 raised to power x plus y is equal to 16, and 16 is equal to 2 raised to power 4. So that is how we now try to use this law, that if a raised to power m is equal to a raised to power n, you know that since they have the same base, meaning that m is equal to n. So that is the reason we now have x plus y is equal to 4. This is how we arrive to equation 3. Now, this is equation 2. So 32 on its own. These are the WAEC, JAMB, and ECHO questions that you need to have better idea of. Ability to analyze, ability to get the logic. It is the most important thing so far. So now 32 on its own is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 2 raised to the power 5. Now, and 4 on its own is 2 raised to the power 2. So you will now rewrite this equation to be 2 raised to the power 2 onto x minus y, which is equal to 1 over 2 raised to the power 5, which is 2 raised to the power minus 5, because of this law, which is 1 over a raised to the power m. So therefore, you now try to bring these two together. We now have, since the bases are equal, you remove the base to have 2 brackets s minus y is equal to minus y. So we try to expand. Now, as we are able to reach this place, what we need now is to apply the elimination method. So let's multiply this by 2. Let's multiply this equation by 1. So by the time we multiply this by 2, we have 2x plus 2y is equal to 8. Here we have 2x minus 2y is equal to minus 5. So the method we use here, we call it elimination. Elimination method. So this is elimination method. So now, since we're able to have multiplied it together, you now have this. What you're able to observe from here is this is plus 2. This is plus 2y minus 2y. So the only thing you just do here, you will add it together. This will give you 4x. By the time we add this together, to give you 0. By the time we have this, we have 3. So therefore, x is equal to 3 over 4. That is about that. So, in a way, to get the value of y, we have to get the value of y, we now have to substitute. Recall that x plus y is equal to 4. And you are able to get the value of x to be 3 over 4. So we have a 3 over 4 plus y is equal to 4. So therefore, y is equal to 4 minus 3 over 4. So you find the XCM to be 16 minus 3, which is equal to 13 over 4. So that is all. So that is about that. So since we're able not to see many people joining the class, we may call the class hence, due to the fact that the number of the people that we're expecting, we did not see them. So thanks for